Hello again, howdy. Today I'm gonna play GeoGuessr. Oh god. I don't know. Oh god, how does OBS work, guys? There it is. There, you can see it, GeoGuessr. It's a game where it puts you down in a random spot in the world, or in whatever map you're looking for, and then you try and find it. Um, I've had a lot of fun with this recently, uh, and I've been trying to see if I can get a perfect score on it, which isn't in theory that hard. You'll see why, but it is also very hard at the same time. So I'm gonna do Canada. This is free. You can play it once a day for free. You can see I got very close to a perfect score, which is 25,000. I was a little off on one of my 5 rounds, but we'll see if we can beat that at least, if not get a perfect score in this run. So yeah, you get one free game a day. We'll go default settings, so you can play without it allowing you to move or to pan or to zoom or anything like that, but I'm not insane, so I'm just gonna give it a go. Oh no. What's happening on my... What's happening with my... Okay, we just gotta find out how to make this look as normal as possible. There we go. That looks pretty good. I don't know. Look, this is the new quality of video that you guys are in for. Because I'm doing minimal editing here. So yeah, so it just drops you in a random place like this. All I know is that it's in Canada, obviously, because I chose the Canadian map, because theoretically that's going to help me at least a little bit. I don't know if I'd stand a single solitary chance if it wasn't. Okay, so first thing I think you basically want to do is find an intersection. That's sort of been my strategy. Just off of my gut, this is probably Ontario. I think I recognize those style of signs, and it also just looks right. I mean, it's not mountainy, it's not super duper flat, so I'm thinking this is like Ontario or maybe Quebec, but close to Ontario and Quebec. We'll see. So there's a road there. Okay, so we're pretty close to Leanne Road. That doesn't look like anything. How is that a road? Unless this road is Leanne Road. Okay, well, I'm gonna write this down just in case. We might need it. Leanne Road. CH, Leanne. I don't know what the CH is for. We'll see. Okay, well, not much, by the way. This kind of looks like there's a little tiny city coming up here. So this might give us better clues. Looking for any kind of a sign that might indicate a city, even at distance from a city. This all looks very familiar to me. I don't know why. I could be wrong about, you know, Ontario. The license plates, I guess I could look at. I don't see any... I mean, they're obviously blurred, but I don't see any color on them that sticks out to me right now. Just keep going down the road here. Why is that painted like that? Where am I? Is this France? Is the game broken? Did it give me France? No, okay, we gotta keep going until we get a highway sign here or something. Oh, this might help, actually. Precision construction. Seamless. I was hoping if I could see a phone number that might help, and like an area code that might help me, but I'm still kind of thinking that this is maybe like either Eastern Manitoba, Western Quebec. It's probably not Quebec, too much English, but maybe Eastern, either Ontario or like Eastern Manitoba. Just doesn't look like it's anywhere else, but I can't believe we haven't hit like a real proper sign for anything yet. Oh, well, Canada confirmed. I don't know if everybody saw that. There we go. Confirmed Canada. Not France, like we thought. Like, that poll might have wanted to indicate. Oh, what is that flag? hell is that flag? It's like a half of a Texan flag or something. What? Anyway. That's nothing. Doesn't help. Chevrolet. Somebody's got a Chevy. You know, I'm looking. I think it's. I'm so sure that this is Ontario. It's just a matter of where. Um, I would think like midwestern Ontario maybe, or kind of northwestern or southwestern. I guess I don't know how you define how you limit out Ontario in terms of its, because everybody is like smushed right against the border. So when I say midwestern, I'm meaning relative to the population. Jean Thibodeau Road. Oh, I mean, it could be Quebec, but if it's Quebec, I think maybe it's Ontario very close to the Quebec border, or conversely, Quebec very close to the Ontario border. But, I mean, it's also not unheard of to just have a French name in Ontario. That road sign is pretty definitively Ontario for me. Bear. Oh, though that's French too. Bear observation. That's what that means, by the way, yeah. Well, I guess it says the English on the top there, but... So they're observing bears. Northern... This could be like northern... Little Big Bear Safari. Observation. 505. That's not familiar to me. Big Bear... I know Big Bear Lake. I don't know where it is, where Big Bear Lake is exactly. I think it's like northern, it's kind of up here, which would kind of check out because there's a lot of French. The border for Quebec, you can see here, is this dotted line. There's a lot of like, you know, French, English mixing along this border, because so it's not uncommon like you would see a sign like that that says ours and bears if you're anywhere close to this border. It's all pretty bilingual when you're around there. So I don't know. That said Little Bear, Big Bear. I'm pretty sure there's a Great Bear Lake, or a Big Bear Lake somewhere. I might be misremembering that, but again, I'm feeling more and more like we're kind of hanging around here. But let's see. We'll keep going. It's gonna be tough because we started kind of in the middle of nowhere. So even if we nail down like what little village this is, we're gonna have to like perfectly figure out where we started. Does church say something here? Oh, that looks like a real sign. Or I thought that was a real sign for a second. It's just straight up a church. Canada Post. I mean, I'm still kind of... Oh, New Brunswick. Okay. Okay, so we're on New Brunswick 480. That's actually very helpful. I guess I should have thought of that because it is such... I think it's one of the only provinces, aside from Quebec, that is fully bilingual. So we're on the 480 in New Brunswick. Okay, and then this sign will maybe help us get centered a little bit. Couchibouguac. Okay, let's find. I mean, New Brunswick isn't exactly the most populous or dense place, so finding the 480 probably isn't going to be too crazy. These are all 100s, 450 as we get up. Where's 450? Remember, so we're also looking for either Richard Village, or Couchibouguac. God, somebody's gonna... People would know how to pronounce that, but I'm not those people. 480. So 460. 460. This is going to be potentially infuriating for people watching because I could very easily see me just fully panning over like the place I'm looking for. But oh, Pukamooch. That's like a similar idea to what I'm looking for. I think looking for the 480 is my best bet. It's just a matter of where it is. Didn't mean to do that. 605, 580. Was it the 480 or the 580? I wrote it down. 480 for sure. Yeah. Okay. So 570. Where are all the 4s? Why am I going 3 to 5? 415, 420. Very nice. Very good. Okay, we're getting there. 430, 430. Come on. 425, 415. 430. Let's follow the 430 up. 360. Why? Why does it happen like this? 300 again. Where are we? Are we truly like in the middle of absolutely nowhere? Because that's going to be tough. 430. This is the 430, and then it links up again with the 200s. Where the hell are the 4s? Millerville, Dawsonville, North Kedgwick. Jeez, this is going to be a real look. Ortonville. Back in the 380s, 390s. I don't like this highway system. I'm not impressed. 580. I found the 580. 600s, 5s. They don't seem to make any sense. They are kind of grouped together, but the 4s just seem to be non-existent. Especially the high 4s. Like, I haven't even... Like, where's a 490 or something? Hazleton. Like, what worries me is that, like, what are these roads, you know? Like, is the 480 so small that it wouldn't even... It can't be. Like, why would all of these... Oh, 415. Quarryville, Brainton. The 420, or back in the 420. 425. The 430 again. Come on. 450. Here we go. 455. I feel like we're 460. We're getting close. Come on. Don't do this to me. 460. Where does it link up to the 11? We gotta be around the right area here. 450 again. Hate that they all are stopping, and then anytime the numbers pick up again, it's like a completely different zone. 365. Huh. We could continue along the road. I feel like I have enough clues here that I should be able to, like, track it down, but the highway system is just really giving me issues. And I'm not noticing any of the names that I'm looking for either. Oh, God, the 460. Surely, right? Like, let's continue for a minute here. Maybe we'll get Gaudette. Is that anything? Is that just a business name, or is that a city? I think we're on the way out of a little town here, maybe. So, like, so the 480, at least in this scenario, is running east-west. So there's that. Max 50. I guess those signs are just standardized across Canada, huh? It's running east-west. Hey. 460 again. Some of them are real small. I don't know. There was that bear. So what I can do also, so I got some clues. I can hit this return to start button, and I went towards the city. So what if I go this way a little bit, going west, and just see if there's anything like incredibly obvious that I may have missed if, you know, I just clicked along on the going this direction instead. Maybe there's a different sign that will help me kind of triangulate this. What is that street called? This is actually very helpful for... Okay, so we're in between. Leanne Road is to our east. That was the first place we saw. And then we have Barrio Road, which is to our west. So if we can track either of those down, we know we're on the 480 in between Leanne Road on our east and Barrio on our west. So let's just keep... I mean, I feel like I need a town, like a better indication of a town, and what direction it would be in. We did have those little tiny towns mentioned in that city that we clicked all the way down to, but I should have written them down. That was dumb. I think one was like Richard Point or something, and the other one was very hard to pronounce, but I feel like I would recognize it if I saw it again. I mean, it's fairly populated. Like, it's not nothing. You know, it makes me think we're on, like, the outskirts of Babineau Garage. Is Babineau a place? Is it potentially in Babineau? I think it's got to be around here because that's where the 400s are, but... Berryville, New Jersey. Everyone's favorite. I mean, this is a 400 down here, too. Where does this go? It goes into the 500s. Does that mean... Brown's Yard. Like, we've got the clues. We just need to find the actual... the area. You know? Beersville. I'm moving in. Cocaine. That's not how that's pronounced. Or maybe it is. Oh, 490. Okay. This 485. How do I have the 490 and the fucking 490 and the 485? Where's the 480? Are you fucking with me? Where does the 485 go? Does it ever meet with the 480? What the absolute... Are you... Could you... Oh, God. You gotta be kidding me. 970. The Trans-Canada is the 2. That's definitely not like... The 480 isn't like another word for the Trans-Canada, is it? 490. Shawbrook, the Gorge. Cape Breton Road. What if I just look around the 490 here, kind of? 485. How? How is this a thing? How have I gotten here? 470? For the love of Pete. I found every interval of 5 except for the 480. What a frustrating development here. Child's Creek. 505. Fuck me. All the way out in Lower St. Charles. Back in the 100s now. 440. This is something. I'm trying to keep my eyes open simultaneously for the 480 and, you know, the names of some of the places we were looking for. Obviously, you could cheat a lot in this game if you wanted to, because I could just like Google, you know, the 480, but 460. So now we're back in this area where I just couldn't find it last time. Nonsensically, just didn't exist there. Okay, let's continue down this road again. We're so close. I feel like what was this called again? Babineau, but that didn't appear to be anything unless it's real tiny, which nothing to say that it's not, but like you'd think I could find a sign. I'm looking for a road sign for like a major city, right? Like if I get something that says like, oh, you know, Bertrand or whatever, like X kilometers to the north, then that's way helpful, right? So that's, I think, my next hope here. It's just keeping my eyes open for a highway sign. Some of these go really, really fast. Some of these take a really long time. Like, this one is a tough one because you just get dropped in the middle of, you know, in somewhere that doesn't have any major signage. We were able to narrow down the province and a couple of roads really quick, but is this anything? It's still kind of weirding me out. Not weirding me out, but it's making me think I'm closer to a big city than I might be imagining. Just because of there's a certain density here. This is like, you know, semi-rural. Like it reads to me like outskirts of town, of a bigger place. You know what I mean? I've seen rural Canada. This is like around. This is a bit of deep density for rural Canada even. It's not, you know, like I'm going down the road and there's a house every couple of clicks. It's not just barren Canada, which, believe me, there's a lot of barren. There are a lot of France flags out here. I guess there's like, you know, people that miss French people that miss home, maybe. I don't know. Is that another guy? You know, I would never have known. I've never spent much time in New Brunswick. I've passed through for sure. What does this say? Desherbiers Road? Okay, so see, like what I'm looking at here, that looks like rural Canada to me. That looks like nothing. So we're gonna try this road here. Let's go down. Can we not? Oh, we actually can't go down Desherbiers Road. Damn it. What is this sign for? Precision cabinets and... Oh, Acadiaville, New Brunswick. Okay, so I think we're close to... Are we close to Acadiaville? This is something. I know that city. I've at least heard of it, so I imagine it's not going to be tough to find here. Acadiaville. Acadie, Saint Antoine, Moncton. I know Moncton. That's where everyone passes through. St. John, Fredericton, St. George. It's a fairly big place. I'm still in New Brunswick, right? Yeah. Edmundston. I know that name. Fredericton. Sussex, Norton, Moncton. Sackville. And then this is Nova Scotia, so we're out of... See, it's not a huge place. St. John. This should not be as hard as it is. What is it called again? Am I reading it wrong? Acadieville. I swear I know that name. Acadie Siding. Acadieville. Okay. Acadieville. Desherbiers Road. That's Desherbiers? That's something. 480. There's the 480. Okay. Okay, that's the 480, and this is Desherbiers Road. Here we go. Alright. Chemin Richard Village. That was one of the things we read. Chemin, no, not that one. Gotta stay on the 480 here. We're looking for... Well, okay. We were traveling... Here's the thing. Okay, let's just find... Where's Desherbiers here? Desherbiers Road in the 480. We know that's where we are right now, right? This is the 480. We've been traveling on it. Oh, look at that. So the Acadieville, I missed that sign, but I found it just a little bit further down. So we're on the 480 and Desherbiers Road. So right now we're bang on. To get here, we traveled west. So we have to go west along this road until we find Leanne and Barrio. They might be pretty far down. And they might also be very small. $480. Come on. Babineau. Oh, Babineau Transport Inc. I think we passed that, right? That's the... Is that the garage that we saw? Chemin Galant. Piquette. We gotta be getting close to... What is this? Oh, heavens. Okay, wait. Hold on. Something's gone wrong here. Interesting. Where does this dump out on the other end? This is very, very interesting. So... Let's go back to the start here. We know we're on the 480. And we know that when we're on the 480, we go east a little bit. East on the 480 until the first intersection here. Well, that's nothing. Continuing east on the 480. We found our road. We just need to pinpoint it now. It's traveling east-west with all checks out. There's a big curve in it, kind of. Like, could that be the curve we're looking at? These roads are so tiny, they don't even have names on them. I'd be looking for Allison. No, because right now I'm going east from where I started, so I may be looking at this little bend here, which would mean Jean Thibodeau or something would be like here. I'm looking for another street sign here. Help me out, game. We're so close. This is gonna be a 7-hour video. Okay, what's this one? Jean Thibodeau Road. Yes, okay. Chemin Jean Thibodeau. That's where we are. So I was right that this bend is the bend we're looking at. Let's go back to the start. To our east. So we're facing north. To our east. 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks east gets us to Lian Road. God damn it. What was the other one? To our east was Barrio Road. That was... I really would have thought I could find that one. It looked so much bigger. Oh, there it is. Chemin Barrio. Okay. So from the start, this is my best guess. So we know Barrio is to our west. So let's go west here. About one... How far do we have to go before we hit that road? Still a ways. Is this it? No. So it is a ways down. Is this it here? Yeah, so that's Barrio Road that goes north. Oof, so we're like... I'm starting to think we're like here, maybe? Let's go back to the start again. We're close. This thing seems to be suggesting there's a road that goes north somewhere, which just doesn't correlate. Because that goes south, whatever that is. If I went this way, like, that is not a northern road. Although I guess it is showing it dies off. And this barely even looks like a road, but there are like houses there. This is tough. I think we're about here. I don't know. This might be the death of my perfect score right off the bat, but... Because what I'm thinking is when we continue on here, just a, a decent length to the east, there's this curve in the road, and it's got to be that. And then if we return just one more time, just trying my best to actually nail this down. How far... If we're saying that is that north, that little barely north road, I feel decent about this. You know? I don't know. I think we're real close, but it's just a matter of if it's close enough. We have a house directly on our north, according to this thing. But no houses are visible there. I feel okay about this. Let's maybe even go a little closer. Because I kind of feel like that is supposed to be that. Oh, I should... If I hadn't moved, I think I would have gotten a perfect score. God. Okay, well, we can still personal best. Whoa, okay. So we're in a city here, obviously. This should be a lot faster. I'm immediately thinking we're out west somewhere. Third. This just has like western. Yeah, you can already see mountains. This has somebody waving. He's having a good day. Okay, third. Ave. West. We're clearly somewhere out west because of those mountains and with a grid system. Where can we go? What's over here? Spanish Banks, La Carano Beach, McDonald Street, 4th Ave West. Let's get a little, trying to get a sign here. Your community garden. Where is your community garden? Community garden of where? Coffee. I mean, I know we're west, but nondescript liquor store. That's very Canada. Just, where the hell are we? Darby's? What is a Darby's? Oh, bus. That's a good sign. Downtown. Downtown where? Wait, where are you going? Come back, bus. No. Downtown where? Downtown where? I don't recognize that bus color or anything. Can I see from the stop? Downtown night bus. Oh, I feel like that's this logo I want, but I just can't quite see it. T. It's not Toronto. Don't mess with me like this. I'm all but positive we're not in Toronto. Okay. We got a big mountain up here. That seems like it's, you know, pertinent. What? Where the hell are we? Somebody give me a Kingdom Hall, Jehovah's Witnesses. They're all over the place. That doesn't help me. Super Save Group, Deluxe Designs. Does that mention anywhere where they're building these deluxe designs? It does not. Lots of solar panels on the roofs here. Oh, what is that? Those black signs. That's interesting. This is, I'm thinking, immediately I'm obviously thinking this is BC. Greater Vancouver. So maybe this is just straight up Vancouver. Could be. I wouldn't know because I've never been to Vancouver, but what does that say? Burnaby Recycling. We're in Burnaby. Alright. Is that, I assume that's in the Burnaby. We're Greater Vancouver area here. We're looking for a grid system here. We saw 3rd, 4th Ave West. I would suggest we're somewhere over here, but this doesn't look like a grid system. What's your deal, Burnaby? How big are you? Hard to know. They do have a pretty good grid going on some places here, but doesn't seem to be correlating. I'm Burnaby, yes, yeah, Simon Fraser, sure. Like, look at this grid. You're telling me this isn't a grid? Give me a break. Cambridge, Dundas. Oh, 1st Ave East. Okay, so if this is 1st Avenue East, then we gotta go way over here, probably 4th Avenue West. So we started on 3rd Avenue West. Okay, so 3rd Avenue West is here. Let's go back to start and let's look for some sort of a business that's gonna help us out here. Unless we have the name of this street, but I don't think we do. Just saying 3rd. What's the name of this? McDonald and 3rd? McDonald and 3rd. There's, oh yeah, that's gotta be it right there because we are on like this dead end, or this little narrowed out bit. Hold on, if we're facing north, then that's facing north as well. This has to be it. 3rd Avenue West and McDonald's. Darby's right down. Yeah, this is it. We got it. 2 meters away, bang on. There we go. That's a fast one. See, God damn it. Ugh, now we're in the middle of friggin' New Brunswick again or something. Alright. Marie, I think this might just be Quebec. Kind of looks like northern Quebec, which means we're going to be here for another 45 minutes. Something. Garage sale. Vente de garage. Yeah, we're definitely in Quebec. The truc. All right, so let's do. We know the moves here. We gotta nail down a street that we're on or near. Not seeing any intersections. This screams north to me, but could be wrong. What does this say? Hydro-Quebec. Something 2, post 2, Hydro-Quebec. So Quebec confirmed. That's going to be bad news for me because I'm maybe the worst at Quebec unless I get like a Rimouski or somewhere that's like I might actually know that's hockey related. Val d'Or. Bins aren't going to help me here. There's blank bins. Any kind of road sign here? What is this? The 554th kilometer. So this is a big road wherever we are. There's a kilometer marker on that road, whatever it is. Trans-Canada North? Is that what that is? Geez. That's going to be an interesting look. So it's just so many places we could be right now. Like this whole Quebec Northern thing is just, could be anywhere. Could be absolutely anywhere. It says it's a big thing going north, so maybe it's like one of these in here. It's like a gut thought because we're clearly in a semi. Oh my! Does that person have a helicopter? Okay, we may not be in a semi. We may not be in a semi populous area. I take it back. Oh, we got a big sign here. This will be helpful probably. Get me on the other side of this sign. Okay, here we go. Rouyn-Noranda, exactly what I said. Rouyn-Noranda, it's, yeah, somewhere related to hockey. Where is that place, though? That's a good question. I've seen it. I know. I've heard of it. Rimouski. Maybe it's up the other edge of Quebec, like around here. Val d'Or. Rouyn-Noranda. There we go. So we are actually closer. Going north, we're actually closer to 14 kilometers from Rivière-Hara and 78 from Rouyn-Noranda, which is there. So are we like potentially somewhere along here? Again, we're saying Rouyn-Noranda is to our north. Where's River here? Hiva. Rivière-Hiva. If we can find that, we know we're within 14k of it. Remingy, Ville-Marie. I mean, we found that place. Oh, there it is. So there's Rivière. That doesn't really make sense. Or I guess it kind of does. Okay, so we're 14 kilometers from here. And 78. So if this is probably that distance of 78. So maybe we're like... Okay, let's go back to start. And we went this way. We went south to get that. So let's try going north and see if we can pick anything off. So we started... so south of us is Rivière-Hiva, or whatever that was called. / Rouyn-Noranda sign. And Riviera was 14 km, Rayon was like 78 km or something like that. That was to our south. So right now we're heading towards, theoretically we're heading towards Riviera here. And it really isn't crazy far. Should be able to get some kind of intersecting road at some point here that might help narrow it down. That was a lucky sign to find, and that I had heard of that place before, so makes it a little easier here. God, the first round was so tough. I think I actually had it. I adjusted poorly, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's gonna haunt me though. Doesn't tell me anything. Just another kilometer marker, 546 kilometers in. What does this say? Doesn't look like it's anything helpful. Autotech Garage Castrol certified. Don't suppose they have that on the map. I wish I had the name of this road. I assume it's this one, because it's a fairly big one. But we gotta find an intersection or something here that's gonna. Because we know it's a road that is going to intersect with RN. And we're heading north to get to Riviera Hiva, so I really do think we're around here somewhere. Somewhere along here. But so there's a bend. We know we're only 14 kilometers away though, so like we're probably like here-ish or something. I don't know. Let's go back to the start for a minute. Like if we're facing north, is there defining features to them? Not really. It's kind of just, it's pretty fucking straight. If I go to my south, is there any indication of water? I didn't think so on my first pass. I think I would have noticed, but I mean, it's not nothing. It could be that. That's the actual Riviera Hiva. That can't be right. It would be bigger. That can't be it. But we do have a little river. I don't know if that would show up anywhere. Doesn't look like it. I really would love to find just one intersecting road to give me my bearings a little bit. But none of these really quite. I mean, we know we've got a hydro thing, there's that, but those aren't really going to be. Don't think hydro is going to be marked on the map. Oh, I don't know how I just did that, but. Oh, what's that? Is that a road? Is it? It's an unmarked road, whatever it is. Damn it. Come on. Why is that unmarked? Again, so we know we're on the Trans-Canada. I was initially correct about that. What does this say? It just says you're going into a 50 zone. 160 meters to a snowmobile track. Oh, we've got a couple little signs up here. Malartic. Okay. Okay, that gives us something. Where is Malartic? Okay, yeah, it's so straight too. Alright. So we're actually really quite close to Malartic. But, okay, so and apparently only 14 kilometers from the river. That's very strange. Let's place ourselves here for now. Was I really this close to going into a major city and just dead ass stopped? Just stop dead. Okay, so we've got a little roundabout to Valdor and some other stuff. That checks out. So there's the roundabout. So what I need to find then, so I know due south is that thing. Where are any of these, do I have any kind of Aben Arumier shopping? What? Oh my god, that's it. That's that place. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we're like just barely south of that. Right, yeah, we're like here. That feels good. So we are on track for personal best here. If we can do that 2 more times. Alberta Parks, Whitney Lakes Provincial Park. Well, that really narrows that down. What does this sign say here? This seems like a great location because it looks like we've got nothing but signs. The Elk Point Airport. What does this big one say here? Okay. Lindbergh, Heinsberg. All right, let's return to start. So we know we're looking for Whitney Lakes in Alberta, which I don't actually know where that is off the top of my head, but I've got some guesses. We're looking for Whitney Lake Provincial Park. Lakeland Provincial Recreation Area, that ain't it. Peace River. Deeply peaceful. I assume we're looking for lakes of some kind here. Gull Lake. What's the name of that airport? So, well, we're not going right into Edmonton here. We're not there. Lakeland. What were the names of some of those places? I got so cocky and just wrote none of this stuff down because I'm in dope. So we are looking for Elk Point Airport. Looking for, what was that again? Whitney Lakes, right? Whitney Lakes Provincial Park. And then there was a few city names on here on this next sign that'll actually really help narrow this down. There's a hospital, evidently. Lafond, Lindbergh, Heinsberg. Okay. So it does say the fact that it says there's an airport nearby makes me wonder if it's like way up here. But it is called Wood Buffalo, which I didn't see on anything there. Just wondering if it's up here because of the existence of what appears to be a pretty tiny airport. Usually you wouldn't just see an airport in the middle of nowhere. Or you wouldn't just see an airport if it wasn't fairly far from. Although this does look fairly, again, it looks pretty populous. Like I feel like I could just go down here a little bit farther and maybe find an actual city name here. Okay, well, it's just called Elk Point. So is there a point somewhere is there somewhere that you would call a point? It can't be this far up because it's not. Where the heck is Elk Point? Could be Elk Water. It could be down here. Could be somewhere near Medicine Hat. Again, looking for provincial parks. We are going north. None of these places are jumping out at me in terms of having seen it on a sign. Maybutt, that is very funny. Beezer, Twin Butte, Interesting. That got me, seeing elk water got me very excited, but I think got ahead of myself. Swift Current. Elk Point, huh? Oh, now we're into Saskatchewan. When did we? Oh, we crossed over a long time ago. Yeah, Swift Current. Elk Point. Elk Point. Glendon. Oh, Elk Point. Boom. Okay, so here we are. We're in Elk Point. We're actually south of Elk Point. And is that the Petro? That's the Petro Canada there. If we go back to start, we are. Is there anything I can align myself with here? Because that sign, I guess, was just saying that the airport is like right there. Is this? Oh, if I go up here, is this the Husky truck stop? Fishing Lake Settlement. Apartments for rent. It's booming. Probably a booming housing market out here right now. Okay, so we know we are due south of Elk Point here. We just have to narrow it down. Cause yeah, how do, you know, how do south is a point of contention here. What, like this intersect Township Road 565. Like this Husky truck stop. Where is that? Where the hell is the Husky truck stop? 100 signs for Elk Point. Are we past the Husky truck stop? AJ's Truck and Car Wash. 48th and Barway or something. What does that say? Railway? 48th and Railway. That must be what that says, right? I gotta get a better angle on this sign. Ugh, what happened? Yeah, so this is 48th and Railway. That's something I know now. So right now we're bang there. And if that's what that is, then so we're not far enough to be down here. We're pretty close. We're like maybe there. Really hard to gauge. I wish I had something to... Where is that little road that it's saying exists? That just goes, it just kind of offshoots this one. That's not railway, whatever. That's gotta be that. And we are a ways back from it. Yeah, I'm gonna say here. I went too close, but I think I'm still on pace for a personal best if I nail this one, yeah. And we're in a city, thankfully. We're in Halifax, to be exact. So this might be a quick finish here. We're in Halifax on... Maybe, I wonder if I've actually been here. We're on Main and what? Give me a street sign here. Main and Titus in Halifax. Main Avenue, I mean. Can't get much more distinctive than that. Must be, you'd think it's a big one. South, Inglis, Young, Barrington, Hollis, Cunard, Coxwell, North, Gottingen, Oxford, Windsor. Come on, where's Maine? Doofus, Devonshire, Barrington. What was it? Titus is the small street I was looking for. Maine and Titus. I mean, I'm being very bold here. Like, come on, I can find. It's KFC. What else do we have here? Dutch Village Road. This looks big. We're pretty close to the city center here, I'd have to guess. Which is like, you know, this is like city center. This looks like a big one. Dutch Village Road. South Park, Hollis, Barrington. Dutch Village or Maine or Titus is what we're looking for. Titus is a tiny one. Sackville. Oh, come on, just find me a big street. I mean, I'm on something called Main Street. Rufus. Girl Guides, Canada, come on. I feel like I know, I've been to Halifax, I might have been here. Dutch Village and Andrew, it's like, this street looks major. It's got a damn Dairy Queen on it. You telling me this isn't the biggest street in all of Halifax? Need to find one of those huge ones that it intersects with, I guess. It doesn't look like it's near the university to me, but it could be wrong. Ronaldo's. This looks like a big intersection. What do we got here? Ooh, let me go back. Dutch, Joseph Howe, and Dutch Village. Okay, we gotta be able to find this now. Joseph Howe and Dutch Village. We are in Halifax, right? Not... Because I guess we could be in Dartmouth if Halifax Transit serves both, but that doesn't... I'll check real quick. What are we on again? Joseph Howe and Dutch Village. Yeah, like we could be over here. But I don't think so. That would be kind of strange. Joseph Howe. Dutch Village and Joseph Howe. Come on. Oh, Dutch Village. Okay. Dutch Village and Joseph Howe. There we are. And we were looking for where we started, which was Maine and Titus. Here's Maine. And Val, Willett. Gotta be one of these. Borden. Skeena. Maple. Where's Titus? Titus and Maine. Let's return to start. So we are directly in front of the Blue Nose Mini Mart and the Fairview Chiropractic. Awesome, Mary Brown's nearby. You gotta love it. Where's the KFC? There's the KFC. It is directly to our south. So if the KFC is directly to our south, we're like here. Yeah, Fairview Chiropractic is right there. 15 meters, 5,000 points. So that is 24,995, which is a personal best for me, but is, you know, Not a perfect score, decidedly. um, yeah. Hey, that was fun. I would like to do this again and try and get a perfect score. There you can kind of see here where you can go and then look at where you were. So the one that really screwed me, I nailed, or I was off on Elk Point by a few points there. You can see. Let's go to the game breakdown here. Yeah, so you can see like where I was off and where I nailed it. So anytime I was in a city, I nailed it because, you know, you can kind of get down to intersection and stuff, but pretty good, you know, diversity of location across Canada. But it was the New Brunswick, that first round in New Brunswick where I was so close. Because I had clicked like here. I wonder if that would have been enough to be perfect, but there you can see I lost 3 points and 2 points overall, which is just painful. Super painful, but hey, you know what? You did our best, and it took only a little over an hour, which isn't really as I thought it was gonna go insane after that first round. Yeah, 32 minutes on the first one. Um, five. Yeah, see, when I'm in a city, 8 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 11 minutes, like. But as soon as I was out, 32 minutes to nail down this New Brunswick one is pretty wild. 8 minutes to nail down that Quebec one's not too terrible, but yeah, couldn't do that one. Anyway, hope you had fun. I had a lot of fun. I'm having fun recording little videos again like this. This is probably an indicator of what kind of stuff I'm gonna do now because I don't want to edit. So more just longer hangouts like this is sort of what I'm into, and I want to stick with this until I can nail down a perfect score. It would be very fun to do that on Canada, and then maybe I could try doing it somewhere else, although I don't have the geography skill anywhere else. I could maybe do cities in Canada. I could try and do like Toronto and stuff like that and try to nail those spots. But for now, thank you so much for joining me. I had a very fun time. I post when I feel like it, so if you come back, not tomorrow, but some other time, I'll have another good video for you because who knows when I'll feel like posting again. Have a great day, folks. See you soon.